welcome to the CTM NewsBreak, where we keep you up to date on what's happening right here in town. I'm Diane Sherrod-Steimel. Well, it's hard to do something that makes everybody happy, but that's certainly been the case with the acquisition of Chelmsford's new community resource dog.
Today, we're incredibly excited to introduce the newest member of the Chelmsford Police Department, our community resource dog, Officer Ozzy. We literally took the $5,000 donation from DeBella Law. We took that donation and purchased the pup in partnership with our school department, the police department, and really all the credit goes to our SRO, Officer Sullivan, for what he's done to get this program going and put us in the position today where we get to have this guy joining our team.
Chelmsford residents turn out for a show of support for the CCA as it faces an uncertain future and as the town seeks to hire a new executive director. They had a rally to raise awareness about keeping the organization in the community.
The relationship that we have built with the Chelmsford Center for the Arts is very important to us. It gives us a place to be, a home. It gives us a standing in the community.
Without the CCA, we're not sure where we would rehearse because many of the places during the pandemic closed down to us and we had to find another place to rehearse.
The CCA is also calling for area artists to submit works for an exhibition that will be shown at the gallery starting in May. They want participants to submit artwork, plus a poem, a phrase, a quote, or a thought about what art means to you and what an art center means to the community. You can send your submissions to curator Laurie Simcoe at info@lauriesimcoe.com. Put CCA exhibit entry in the subject line. And finally, Chelmsford resident John Moses has been a part of the Afghanistan evacuation effort since the beginning of last August. He now wants to help support those organizations that help those Afghan evacuees.
We've currently raised about $1,500. We're looking to raise about $5,000. Maybe it wasn't the American promise, the country, but as American service members, we told them we wouldn't leave them behind and we were going to pay them back. And many of these people that are here in the U.S. were interpreters for decades. And they were interpreters in the most dangerous places. And they earned a right to come to the United States and use the programs and the laws that we put in place. I was stationed at the embassy. They were my full-time employees and interpreters. So we traveled all over the country together to some really interesting places. The thing about interpreters is they're not just translating words, right? Because anybody can translate words. Interpreters are also giving you context, cultural context, things like that. And there were many places that we went in Afghanistan that weren't safe, that were dangerous. And just generally, those were the people that you had to trust and understand that if you wanted to come home after all this mission and travel, they were the people that were going to get you out. My interpreters got here through an immigration program that I helped them through. But now at this point, I think, again, we're trying to focus on the people we can help the most. After that work, that very difficult period of getting those people here, we want to continue to support them in their journey to the United States. And I'm running this essentially a ride for refugees. I'm going to ride 100 miles over 3 days in order to support 2 organizations. These refugees have made a ton of progress. They have work permits, their ability to kind of start supporting themselves, but there are things that come up that they may not have access to be able to fix. They don't have access to credit or medical or other types of things that they're going to need to live. What I'm going to give is 100 miles on my Peloton. My username is MosesBikey. MOSESBIKEY, if you would like to ride with me, and those will be scheduled on April 8th, 9th, and 10th. So I'm going to do that ride over 3 days, several hours on each day. So I hope you will be able to donate, and if you could pause and scan this, it will send you directly to the GoFundMe to donate.
Thanks for watching the CTM News Break, brought to you by Chelmsford Telemedia. If you have news we can use, contact us at newsbreak@chelmsfordtv.org. I'm Diane Sherrod-Steimel.